Hey everyone, this is Michael. Be posting another pick-by-pick draft tutorial, Hearthstone Arena. I assume you watched at least some of my previous videos, so I'll be going a little bit faster this time. I'll be playing Rexar the Hunter. A few interesting things about playing Hunter Arena. First of all, the hero power, the most important part. It's very strong as a finisher. Okay, if you bring your enemy down to a low health total, he's in serious trouble because 2 to the face each turn is very strong. The problem is that, like, especially in the beginning of the game, it has 0 board effect, which makes playing the hunter kind of tricky, at least like first half of the game. The only other skill that has absolutely 0 board impact is the warrior armor up, and it has the same problem, has no board effect, or at least immediate board effect. On the other hand, it allows you to play extremely aggressively. Okay, it really pushes you towards bringing your opponent to as low a health total as you can. Just shoot him to the head or with a charged creature or something like that. Another thing to know, the hunter has a lot of beast interaction. Of course you know that. It makes the hunter arena decks very variable. I mean, sometimes you just play some solid class cards and that's it. You don't play anything crazy like Scavenging Vulture or Hyena or whatever. And sometimes you go all out and draft as many beasts as you can. And it's a very different arena experience. So you never know. Let's see what the cards will tell us. Okay, wow, interesting pick off the bat. Doomsayer, I don't like it in general, especially in a hunter deck, where I want to be very aggressive. I don't want to control the board. I want to go into his face and let him deal with my minions, not the other way around. Sea Giant, actually very strong, especially in the arena. It can often cost like 6 mana. On turn 6, 8/8 spells trouble for your enemy. On the other hand, we have a Snake Trap, which is, well, it can sometimes be very powerful. Yeah, if you have a Scavenging Vulture outside on the board, you draw 3 cards, but it's situational. I'm too scared of taking such a. The snakes are beasts. It's important to know. Okay, it doesn't say it on the card, but otherwise it would be much weaker. Anyway, I'll go with the Sea Giant, which is just a safer pick. I'm like that. I go for the safe picks, unless there's something really crazy, and yeah, like a starving buzzard. Oh, I meant buzzard all these times. 3 beasts. It's actually interesting. The Patriarch is not very good. Panther is solid. This is an interesting question. I'll go for the buzzard because I'll try and draft an interesting deck. I'll try and go with a heavier beast theme. The Panther is solid. I would rate it at least average, maybe slightly higher. This is just more fun. Okay, moving on. I like the Berserker very much. Actually, as a 2-drop, the Panther is a beast on the other hand. But it's kind of a costly beast. Note that I will probably never play the Starving Buzzard on turn 2. Okay, so don't count it as a 2-drop. It's too easy to get rid of, with 1 toughness. I'll go with the Berserker. And I'll go with another Buzzard, I think. Though this is starting to be scary, I really hope I'll get Unleash the Hounds. Okay, I'm not going for the third one. I'll go with the Direwolf Alpha. It's a beast. It's a very strong ability. On the other hand, the Snapjaw is a beast as well. Wow, so many options. I'll go with the crazy aggro build of the Alpha. Okay. Both cards very solid. I like the Rhino probably more than I should. Yeah, I compare it with a Stormwind Champion. That's 2/5 for 4 mana with charge only for itself. Explosive Trap is technically a mass removal, but it's kind of tricky, yeah, because your opponent controls when it triggers. Tough one, but let's go Beasts all the way. Let's go Crazy Beast deck. I'll probably really regret it since I'll like have 0 removal or something silly like that. An easy choice. The bomber is very good, and the more I play it, the better it seems to be. Because you choose when to play it, you can manipulate the board the way you have a high percentage of advantageous outcome. Bomber it is. Woohoo! Crappy card, amazing card, no brainer. I really need to do something about my mana curve. This is starting to worry me. Interesting pick. I actually like the Razorfen Hunter probably more than I should. Yeah, the boar is a beast, so that's important. But the tiger is solid on its own. The problem with the boar is that if it were 3/4 for 3 mana, it would be amazing, but it's not. It's 2/4, it's 2/3, and then 1/1 on the side, which is much easier to kill. But it triggers more juggler. You can do crazy stuff later with the Direwolf Alpha. I'll go with the Hunter and hope for the best. Once again, very easy pick. Crappy card. I'm not building a Murloc deck. Crappy card. I talked about it last time. Sunwalker, amazing card. Not a beast, but no one's perfect. Okay, is a pick once again. I see more and more people play the Warrior, the Tauren Warrior. I just don't like it. Compare it with the Berserker. Okay, they're the same, and I pay 1 extra mana for Taunt. I don't know. I feel like it's overpriced for 3 mana. Maybe if it would cost 2.5 or something like that. Anyway, I'll go with the Dwarf, even though the Alpha is a beast, but the Dwarf is very solid. We're lacking 4th drops. We have too much 2nd drops. Dwarf it is. Yeah, that sucks. There's nothing here that I really want to take. So I'll go with the Golem. At least it's solid. I hope I won't get to that point in the game. All 3 are pretty good. These are not the beast cards I was looking for, as they say in Star Wars. All 3 cards are decent. I would rate them above average. The Razorfen Hunter is average, but in this deck it's slightly better. No, maybe I'm overestimating tracking. I really like the Loot Hoarder. I mean, I always want to play him. It takes the opponent at least time to get rid of him, even though it's pretty easy. Sometimes it can generate card advantage. I like the guy very much. Nevertheless, I'll go with the Hunter. Okay, great. Now, this is an interesting question. I'll go with the Cult Master, both because I don't have 4 drops and because I've seen that I have quite a few like little guys. Yeah, okay, play a Hunter or something I'll get 2 guys. Hopefully, generate some card advantage with the Cult Master. Still waiting for my Unleash the Hounds to combo with the Starving Buzzard. Not getting one though. Dark Iron Dwarf it is, once again. The Dark Scale Healer is actually better than it seems. Yeah, I think I talked about it in the past. This specific deck, I think I'll go with the Spellbreaker as a sort of removal spell, because you see, right now my way to kill guys is to just, combat. Which kinda sucks. Wow, okay. Crappy card, decent card. Amazing card. Okay, mass removal that I can trigger, unlike the trap earlier. It usually kills at least 2 minions. Amazing removal spell, one of the best in the game, by the way. Now it's a much easier pick. I'll go with the explosive trap. Where is my Unleash the Hounds? I want my hounds. This is not hounds, but this is a good card. Hopefully I will have at least some beasts on the board. The Silver Moon Guardian, I don't know, I don't like him. For 4 mana, I think I prefer, you know, Tazdingo, for example. Yeah. Out of the arena is okay. I feel like I have enough expensive guys as is. Kill Command is the easy choice. Okay. All 3 are at least average. He's average, she's slightly above average, but with this deck we have like only 1, 2, 3 spells, I think. Maybe, yeah, I think 3 spells. The Argent Commander is amazing. Just, no, I have nothing else to say. Practically always generates card advantage. Okay, I'll go with the Stormwind Champion, hoping to get Unleash the Hounds in my last 10 cards. I actually like the Gnomish Inventor, but I don't feel it suits the deck. Okay, it's a pretty aggressive deck. I have enough 4-drops that I am willing to play. Go with the champion. Yay. If the deck would turn out better than than it does, and I would be very, very aggressive, then I would actually take the Golem, but right now it's not an option. Yeah, no reason. I'll take the Blade Master, very solid, for free for 3 mana. The Auctioneer is pretty useless to us. Okay, it will be very hard to generate card advantage with the guy, unless, yeah, Blade Master it is. I'm getting frustrated. These are not beasts. I don't like the Nightblade, I don't like the Grunt. Even in an aggressive deck, this is probably not what you want to play for 5 mana. I'll take the Creeper, which is surprisingly annoying. So that's good. I'll take the Panther as a beast. Yeah, it's solid on its own, so it's okay. Ho-ho! A beast I actually like. The Brewmaster is pretty good. In this specific deck, it's not as good unless, you know, I can cycle a Divine Shield, maybe a Spellbreaker. I mean, I can cycle a Mad Bomber, but it's kind of a risky move. I'll go with the Wolf. It's cheap enough to, you know, to just save it until you have Buzzard out, and then you draw a card from it. Finally, some beast cards. This is a tough call. I think the Houndmaster is more solid. Yeah, I don't need a lot of beasts, and I don't have to be ultra aggro for him to be effective. On the other hand, let's count the number of beasts I actually have as targets. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is a target technically. 5, 6, 7, kinda. 8. You see my point? This deck is not shaping up the way I would want it. On the other hand, I mean, it's solid and on its own. The Scavenging Hyena is much better if I would have Unleashed the Hounds, but I don't, which sucks. Houndmaster it is. This is not Unleash the Hounds. Deadly Shot is the obvious pick here. The Farseer is very solid. This is crap. Usually, you know, generate card advantage with the guy. Yeah, I mean, trade with some. You know, I know it can heal my injured Blade Master. You can trade with the guy, you know, who has a lot of toughness, and then restore it. Anyway, deadly shot it is. You know, be smart about it, yeah? Kill off his little guys, and then deadly shot his big guy, yeah? Don't really let randomness control your life, yeah? I don't like randomness. This is still not, definitely not Unleash the Hounds. Nightblade we talk about. Stormpike Commando, it's not bad. This is probably not what I would want to play on turn 5, but it's okay. But the Ironbeak Owl is good enough. It's a beast, which is very important for me right now. And the silence is often very useful for 2 mana. It's important, the 2 mana part. Yeah, great. Deadly Shot once again, even though the Frost Elemental is pretty good. I always feel naked if I don't have removal spells. Guys, I'm sorry. This is not the deck I was hoping for when I went all out beasts in the beginning. Yeah. So, never lose hope. I might win because I have actually quite decent removal spells. I have Explosive Trap, 2 Deadly Shots, Explosive Shot, and Explosive Trap. This is an easy pick. I'll go with the Demolisher. This is just not useful for us very much. I mean, it buffs up Explosive Shot and that's it. And Kill Command technically, but yeah. Oracle, I don't like it at all. Demolisher is very solid. Yeah, you can take control of the board if it stays alive for a couple of turns. It's very annoying. Not the vibe of the deck I was going for. I feel like I don't have. I really were hoping for Animal Companion in this deck, very strong. Unleash the Beast, of course, the Hounds. Excuse me. Obviously goes amazingly with Buzzards. So yeah, I would say not my best deck ever, but wish me luck and thanks for watching.